When people say Snoop Dogg, people think icon, they think entrepreneur, they think movie star, all these different things. But you started a whole youth football program called the SYFL, the Snoop Youth Football League. Why did you want to form your own football league, and how did you use that to change young lives of young men?
Well, the first thing I wanted to do was put a football league in the community that wasn't so financially based. The coaches would charge so much money and the kids would get so little but have to pay so much. It was like I wanted to change that mentality to make it about the kids. And if the kids had good grades, that would kind of work to their benefit as well. So we was just looking out for kids and trying to get them on a path of being student athletes.
People don't know much about Coach Snoop.
Right.
How did Coach Snoop derive?
I think Coach Snoop came from great coaches I had in my life. One of them was Coach Neely. He coached me for the Vidars. He was one of the greatest coaches I ever had because he instilled God, he instilled teamwork. I never heard him cuss. He just had a different perspective on how he coached us. And I felt like he rubbed off on me as a man. When I became a man, I felt the passion of helping my sons out at first. And then once I started to help my sons, I started to see other kids that needed help.
Where did your passion for football originate?
I had a friend named James Burton, Diggum.
Diggum.
Me and Diggum went to Roosevelt together. This was 1978. And he came to school with his Rough Rider jersey on. I'm like, man, what's that? He said, man, I play for the Rough Riders. I'm like, what's that? He said, man, we practice at Poly. And I went to practice with him, and I was watching all my homeboys, Diggum, Stanley, Terry Nelson, Warren G, all of them. They just was balling. I'm like, man, I'm missing this. So the next year, I came and tried out for the Rough Riders. That's how we played against y'all with the Pacers.
Played against us with the Pacers.
Y'all blew us out 42-0. You was the running back.
We was good.
Like, cuz, who is this number 42 that keeps striking up and down the field? And then y'all had a white quarterback that was out of this world.
Sean Wyman was a quarterback.
He was running play actions, and I'm like, y'all was too much for us, cuz y'all team was cheating, man.
And a lot of people see you now, and they're like, Snoop played football? I'm like, yeah, Snoop played football. Snoop was pretty good at football.
We're from Long Beach, man.
Your position? What was your position?
My friend James Burton turned me on to football, and he was a quarterback, so I naturally went to play quarterback.
You wanted to touch the football,
exactly.
Of course.
So I felt like that was my role, and I used to love Doug Williams, so I took number 12, played quarterback for like 3 or 4 years, and then once I got to a certain level, I liked the receiver spot because the quarterback spot, you had to have too much information. There was too much going on, and I really wasn't with all that. I wanted to just give me the damn ball. Let me do what I do, man. I ain't got time for all that. And then once I got a little bit older, they was like, yeah, we going to work out. We going to run at the beach, huh? Run to the beach. I'm gonna be right here when y'all get back. So I kind of like lost interest, but when I was in it playing quarterback, wide receiver. I didn't play too much defense because I wasn't built like that. No, I wasn't built like that.
I remember 92, deep cover. I was a junior at USC, and I was making my path to the NFL. You already had hit big with entertainment, man. Just talk about, like, from right there to Voyage, how things got started for you in your career.
Well, coming from Long Beach, the aspirations were first to be an athlete because most of the athletes that came from Long Beach were successful. But when I seen that the athletic side really wasn't, what I wanted to get into, and I couldn't focus on that as much as I could with music, the music thing started to pull me away in high school, and I started to, like, really love rapping and not be afraid and not be ashamed and rap for all y'all, rap wherever I went, just rap with a rapper. So me, Warren G, and Nate Dogg, we really focused and locked down on making music.
It's the bounce of the wild, creeping and crawling, Yiggy yes yo, and Snoop Doggy Dogg.
You sit back now and you looking at all these guys in the NFL, like a proud papa.
Man, I'm like a proud grandfather. When I watch Juju, John Ross, Black Mamba, all these guys that came out of my league, what they do on the field is exciting. But what they do off the field is more exciting. Juju's personality, the commercials he's getting, the way he's handling adversity, that's what we prepared him for. John Ross.
A great catch for John Ross.
But look what he does off the field. He comes back and
does the camps.
All those beautiful things, man. Come on, man. Like, that trumps what you do on the football field. I don't care about you scoring touchdowns and making Sports Center highlights. I care about what you do for the community and what you give back.
My new gloves for today.
You could be great in football for a certain point in time, but you want to be a great man all the time. And that's what we was trying to instill. We was trying to instill the fact that this football thing may not work out for you, but the persona that you have, the way that you respect people, the way that you know, are doing your business is gonna carry you further than football. And football is just a gateway to get you to where you gotta get to.
I want to go through a couple of quick hitters with you. I'm gonna start with your favorite. Give me your top 3 quarterbacks right now.
Right now?
Right now.
Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson. You seen what he did the other day? He did a video game move. I was playing with him up there. XAB. Pop, pop, pop. Boom, boom, touchdown. Right. Hello.
Oh, he broke his ankles, and he's got a touchdown.
Two-step Tommy, man.
Two-step Tommy.
Tom Brady, man, the California
Don't forget
kid.
Tommy, man. I know he's 20 years in, but don't forget about
man.
Tommy.
I love Tom Brady.
Yeah, I said it. Who did it like me? Who want the dice? Bet.
Your most vicious running backs in the league.
Oh, Henry from the Titans. He's a monster.
I paid my dues and earned my stripes.
Oh, 33 from the Packers. I like him.
Jones?
I like him a lot. I like Chubb.
Chubb.
He hard. They don't feed him enough.
I think a lot of fans already know, but you've been outspoken about your favorite team.
Yes,
in
the
NFL.
Steelers.
The Steelers is your
Yes, my
favorite
favorite.
team. Well, give me a couple of AFC teams you think might represent in the AFC Championship. Give me a couple teams in the NFC.
In the NFC Championship, the Packers and the Seahawks. Russell Wilson got that thing.
Come on, let's get it.
And then I'm gonna take in the AFC, two-step Tommy and
That's the Patriots.
the Ravens.
And the Ravens?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You got a Super Bowl, it's too early.
I want the Ravens to win. I want to see Lamar Jackson.
You want the Ravens to win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I do.
So you're going on record by saying Pittsburgh not going to be there this year.
I'm not saying that. I didn't say that.
I got you. Appreciate you, dog.
Love you,
Always,
man.
man.
Love you,
Respect.
brother. LBC's finest, baby. 5-5 Entertainment.